Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another Arma 3 op. So, this time around, we're doing another Zeus op. They were trying to get an op together, but unfortunately, things didn't work out the way they wanted it to, so
That's
we're
fine.
just doing
I
Zeus.
forgot to say it too
Uh,
far.
hey, so what exactly are we doing for our loadouts? I came in late.
There's gonna be a
There's gonna
public loadout to go off of once they spawn a box.
Hey, who are my team leads?
Oh, okay.
Eventually.
Oscar and
Which squad
Berman.
do you want me to join?
What's up?
Are
you on channel 3?
You want to be a 0 and all?
Oh, what is by a chomp?
I don't care.
Nice.
You know what? That's it.
Rare check.
Flip a
Good
coin.
check.
I got you.
Right,
Like 120 degrees.
I was just typing it in.
Alright, Berman,
head
one
to my
of my
bias.
squad leads. Who's
Okay.
the other one?
I guess light switch is going to be
Oscar.
there. Spot
Oscar,
there.
okay.
It's heads.
Berman, you're going red.
Going
Oscar,
bias.
you're going blue.
No, I said light switch is probably going.
I'm
to
just
the
your
spot
local
there.
health insurance agent.
Sure.
Light switch is
Whoever's
second,
the auto
is also
rifleman
an
and
extra
auto
person.
rifleman assist will go
Is light
Oscar.
switch even
Whoever's
spawned in
18
yet?
will go Berman.
Yeah,
You guys
he's
need
not
to
assuming my
select
DUI,
what?
that's why.
Hey, there he is.
You're going fast.
Yes, no?
Yes.
Go fast.
Well,
Okay.
I understand. I don't know what
Hey, white
everybody else
switch.
did.
Yeah.
You want Baez or you want 0?
I'll kill the bird with my horse.
I think this is the box we're supposed to use.
Yes, this is Arsenal. Use
How
it.
dare you?
Another one, another box here.
Join blue. Join blue.
Public.
I'm gonna be 18, so.
Alright,
Blue.
Each
No,
box is
no,
full.
no,
Literally,
no.
they either get an H or a machine gunner.
What in the
this
shit
is
is
public
this?
loadout.
Go to the public loadouts and grab one of them and just build off.
Hey, where do you find public loadouts?
You know what?
You go to
Public
loadouts,
loadouts. Shoot him.
public loadouts, load.
This one
It's
is
tail turn 0.
good.
Hey,
Zeus, we need some help.
That's you might as well.
As medic, I go rifleman, right?
While you're joining Baez.
He already
this
did.
one's broken.
There we go,
Fuck
here.
off, light switch. You're not allowed.
Alright, and
It
1,
shall
3,
be
4.
fixed now.
This one works.
Light switch go.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be
be
18.
Yeah, he just.
So, what are we playing as?
He said pick up
When
pre-made.
Blue.
This is German.
Public loadout.
World War II German?
Early. No, this is
guys are
post-war, like 50s
I
and
have a
60s.
Uzi.
Oh, so I'm assuming this is east versus west.
The G3 has no M203
What do
item
you
set.
mean?
G3
Tanker
and
be
law.
aware,
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone has like radios or not
I
in
think
these
that's
loadouts.
I'm assuming we're
what
Eastern
do
Germany.
leaders do? Do we get a GL or not?
Yeah, I mean, they should have. They should
I
have.
think it was a law.
G3 doesn't have an M203. I'm gonna say no.
Do you guys want to stick?
Are we allowed to stick scopes and shit on our guns, or we have to stick with what's the loadout?
Only if you're a
Hindsight.
marksman.
What a equipment are you allowed?
They
They
No,
didn't say anything about no
G3
red
is
red
60s.
dots, but
Long
they
range.
only said no
Yeah,
magnified.
shortwave all for squad leads.
As far as I know.
Are we, are we doing long range or no?
Shit, this is 762.
You guys are not going to be far enough from each other that being able to talk on an alternate on 152 is going to be a issue.
But I don't know how to press buttons.
We all have it.
What's a button?
Don't worry too much about it.
I can listen?
If only half the other group could do that.
Oh, you know what? I need
we don't have
Alright,
medical.
guess
I need medical and ammo. That's what I really need.
Does this thing
I
have to
have a
be?
long range backpack
Jesus
now.
Christ.
Make sure.
What kind of a medic would I be without medical?
Fucking
No, it'll be independent because I want to.
Remember, we're on channel 7, everybody.
that
Don't be a
reason why I
moron.
hate it.
You know what?
Channel
Yay.
7.
You know what?
Push
Channel
dog
7.
shit stuff.
You know what?
again.
I don't want a
Channel
Uzi. Can I
7.
take a G3 too?
Are we
What's
even
seven?
supposed? I don't think we're supposed to have.
You think they're fucking with you?
launchers we could use?
Is there pack? Please pack.
Hey,
Pack.
Hackman.
It's what the hell does pack stand for? It's
Thank you.
something.
Squad
Proceeds to
level
use the
now.
modern. Dude, that's the modern.
Personal first aid kit, I think?
I know.
Maz that has a
I don't give a
fucking
fuck.
night
They
vision.
just said Mars. They didn't say what Mars.
Yes, squad level
Shut up.
radios.
Oh.
So just give yourself the
They
default
only
radio
said
item.
Mars. They never said what Mars.
Oh.
So I grabbed the
Well,
Mars.
then just quad radio.
How
Yeah.
fucking
Also,
dog
if you
shit
have
is
an
this
optic, you're
backpack? My
wrong.
god, it can't even carry a fucking single round.
Yeah, it's not really that big at all. That's what she said.
Damn.
We're gonna
Something that
find
can
where you
carry
live.
At least a single fucking round. Like, god damn.
I'll send you my address.
Live in Washington. Figure out which Washington.
7.62mm 23. Okay.
Both suck. I'll just nuke both of them.
Ariel's out here
One's
really
significantly
looking like
bigger than the other.
Damn.
Hey,
We'll just
Shirley,
use
where are
multiple
you?
You might miss.
what's up?
What role are you?
Why do
Just
I
a
have a
basic
flare
bitch rifleman.
pistol?
Go red.
Oh, actually, it says it right there.
Reserve artillery.
Can
Yeah.
team leaders
sounds
have
like blue.
flare pistols because that's the only thing we can have?
Hey, kill you. What's your role?
Marksman.
Go blue.
Okay.
Like, take the cup mods.
Oh my god, where is this magazine?
Am I taking
Nexus,
extra rounds?
you're auto rifleman.
M10.
Yes.
Wait, can my vest not carry anything? What the
Stuff the backpack
hell?
full of walls, I don't care.
Oh, I already have 10 rounds. 10 mags.
Damn, I shouldn't have picked
cup mods.
There's not much to fuck around with.
Oh, oopsies! I know what I need.
Radio check.
Massive cup of smoke makes it impossible to see anything.
Uniform.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna have to shoot
Oh,
things that
I can
far.
only
it's
carry
west.
one
What the hell?
No, like even if you have close
Hey,
to
zero good shit.
powder smoke.
Are
in your
we?
face.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Can't see
And I'm
anything.
west.
Hold on.
Tank,
Crap.
Right, using the cup mods.
I have no idea.
Yo,
shit
Clutch,
on
Clutch, are you still here?
Radio, didn't they? SMH.
Yes, it is an independent. It's the only one that
Are you
I
still here?
What about Epi?
Which is
He
funny.
fucked off, I think.
The thing you told me
I'm taking
not
an
to do.
Alice pack.
Where is it?
I hate
Epinephrine.
this fucking uniform. I hate it so much.
It looks
Well, it makes me
crunchy.
too, so-
It's so bad.
Uniform's gonna hate.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
fine.
let's try to get
This
it.
is what the Germans had after what we did to them. They
Radio
just
check.
we just gave them as like, here's a bunch of plastic, make a uniform out of it.
Makes me wonder what we gave the Japanese after the fact.
Oh my god.
We
No,
gave
they
them,
just did whatever the fuck they
radiation.
want.
So-
We did
And that's how we
that,
get
and also
hentai.
they
Yeah,
produced-
they are. I probably should.
User
have
joined your
something in them.
channel.
And then they
Oh, I have
proceeded
no
to
medical.
build
Yeah, you
a
literally have no
defensive
medical, so
navy
that's what you-
with an aircraft carrier. Sorry, I mean a cruiser that
I thought
can
they were
happen
about
to have
medical. I was like,
F-35
oh,
lands
that's
on
fine.
it.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Clueless.
Also,
I
don't
love that.
forget-
It's
don't
there.
forget
I
to
think
switch
it's
your
officially
camera
the
settings to
Japanese
not
Coast
be
Guard
Arid
has a
because
fucking
Arid
aircraft
is
carrier.
stupid.
Well, not an aircraft
Sick.
carrier, it's a heli carrier. Get it right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's a heli carrier. Oh yeah, right. It's a helicopter assault
Can't
ship
bring
that
MVG,
carries
use the
F-35s
MVG
when it
slot,
feels like it.
You only use it for aesthetic purposes. That's appropriate.
Mr. Commander, where do you want me to go?
Join bios.
Like this. This is an aesthetic
body
choice
bag.
for
Get away
MVG
from me.
slot.
Also, a public loadout to try to go off of. You're the only one that gets a
Can
bomb.
we
User
take that
joined your
flare
channel.
gun,
Okay.
God, if we are team
Get away
leaders,
from me.
I can't believe
to
this.
better direct
Yes,
fire?
hopefully.
Yeah.
Why do I keep
Okay,
getting
that's gonna
support
be me
rolls?
at
God
that.
damn it.
I just realized we don't have radios. We're not allowed to have radios?
Yes.
Wanna be a
If you
snowflake
do,
after
No.
you're
Yeah.
cringe.
Big
I
what?
mean,
Lame, big
that
cringe.
Just spawned in.
That's alright.
Because I was debating
User
between
joined your
team
channel.
leader or SL, but we don't need another SL, and that's it.
We're on basic meds, so it literally doesn't matter what bandage you
Does anyone
bring,
have
just a bunch.
binocs?
It literally doesn't matter
I
in the
probably
first
should bring
place.
binocs.
basically.
That's a
That's
fair
like
thing.
only
Binocs.
hyper
Yeah,
advanced med.
Yeah,
You don't need
hyper
sidearms, goddamn.
We
What if I
don't do
don't use
hyper
face
advanced
wear?
med ever on this.
Well, you don't have to do face
gonna
wear.
run
I'm
a
just saying
naked
if
helmet?
if you use the night vision slot,
Oh.
you've got to make sure that it's not
Alright,
bolt action.
actual
Night
micro,
vision.
make sure it's
Hi, I'm
aesthetic choices
Arlios.
only.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
for
what he
one
meant
it
by
should
bolt
be,
action was like.
Is it a problem for me to take
or,
binoculars?
Like, worse than that.
Nah, take them.
Oh yes, what the fuck?
Dude, look, we're a real LARPing squad,
Scrap
so
Broke out the
fucking Lagos
off-
cannon.
make sure you're not bringing equipment that you would not have canonically had access to.
Most people swapped over to Alice gear.
I'm gonna play the nerd character with my nerd glasses. Hold on.
I just-
Actually, you wouldn't have had access to that in this time period
Well, I
because
can
the average
guarantee
squad,
most people
the
aren't
average
using the
squad member would
barbell.
not have been issued binoculars at this point in time. So I'm gonna
I
have to
am.
ask you to put
Hey,
those back in
you
your
are?
Hey, Zero.
Let
I
me
got
get
a
the
question for you.
Barbell or
Who the
fucking
fuck
fucking
cares?
Supposedly start with
I'm on
LCE,
RP.
but I'm
You're
Oh,
doing
there
a
you
great
go.
job, Brett. I'm really proud of you.
Okay.
Also, make sure you save your
yeah,
loadout
this is why I
and
spawned
don't be a moron.
Or not
Not
spawned,
really,
but
like,
uh,
a little different
dropping
than
the boat.
Block, spin.
Become a
Let you know your
helicopter.
G3s are auto range to 300 meters, reduce them to 100 so you can actually hit what the fuck you're shooting at.
Ew, sniper.
What if I'm
Yes,
shooting
sir.
more than 100 meters?
And then you're required to bring 9
Then
bangs because
increase
9
it.
bangs are
You're
funny.
probably not gonna be
Oh,
shooting
our
at
MG guys got
300
friggin'
meters,
what are those things? MG42s. Those are nice.
Boy can dream.
Good old buzzsaw.
One can dream, yes.
Alright,
You're a
Rocket.
marksman.
Now rock a
Yes, go.
once you're done, get on channel 7.
Forget only
Check
buttons
on
to get
7.
optics.
Well,
Lag.
I'll remove the iron sights.
Once you're done,
I'm
just
sorry.
go up the road.
You get a Mackie 10?
I got 2 optics.
I'm gonna have to steal that.
The
right
fuck
there.
you just called it?
Yeah, there
Oh,
you go.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Avoid shooting and being a dumbass.
Oh, it got rid of my radio. What the fuck?
Is it good to rock a Mackie
That's
10 right
literally
now?
anytime you touch the
Tanker, what are
arsenal.
we doing?
So wait, are we not supposed to take the radio or not?
I'm totally thank
Playing
We are taking the radio.
Okay, we are taking micro dagger or no? Probably no.
I don't fucking know.
No. Yeah, man. Drive by.
Micro
I
dagger
know you
only
used
is
to
for
not do
squad
anything,
leader
but I would like to do
or
something.
team leader.
I'm sorry,
Boom.
I'm gonna
You take the regular radio, just called radio, right?
And going down,
don't
and then
take
we
a
try to hail you over the long range.
Air check.
Then we don't
No
hear anything.
GPS.
And
Radio.
then, you know, somebody.
A152.
But you don't need you don't need the micro dagger radio programmer.
We're gonna
No.
do it properly.
Okay,
The
one second, I need to-
AM152
hey, Commander,
is
can I get an FAL
is
instead of a
programmable
G3
without
for no
the
reason
thing.
in particular?
But you also don't even need it in the first place.
What, you gonna slap a drum mag onto it too because you can?
Check.
Yes.
Should get the funny.
At least I'm telling you.
Hey, I was told I could bring
From
an
Have a
Uzi.
grenade.
I brought an Uzi.
The super short G3.
Next is go blue.
No 96. I'm jealous.
Further away from people.
Wait, do I have to
Talk
take an
too much.
MG40?
I rather have a gun
I
than
don't know
Lean
what Skytech is doing. It might have him go red.
Sky,
I
what
have
role are you?
a long gun.
Do I have to take an MG42
Yeah, but
or can I take
unfortunately,
something different?
you're gonna have to go red
I
because we
would-
have
I
we already have
thought
too many marksmen and too many auto.
I'm kind of disappointed nobody's saying anything.
That's all people fucking join in as.
Yeah.
I think there's only one person that joined in as a rifleman.
Squad am I?
Waffleman.
God damn it, Key, you're second medic.
Can I become
Oh, we have 2 medics.
Yeah,
Hey.
rifleman if you
team
want.
leader? Team leader marksman?
Imagine
No, we're
going to
not having two leader arcs. Are you marksman?
See, this is the funny shorty
He's actually a
G3.
marksman.
Key, is Key? No way.
No, he is.
Key, why are you holding your
You're just,
flashlight
you're
like a
just seeing
pistol?
Things. He's not
Yes.
a combat lifesaver. He's a marksman.
Yell at me when we're
Hey,
about to do something. I'm going back to
Alright.
gaming.
Hey, so here's
Sure.
here's the mission, okay? The main objective is in the town of North Balachulish. There's some AA guns that are out on the coast, but the town is occupied. So your goal is to destroy the AA guns, or at least your first objective is destroy your AA guns. And depending on how long that takes, we'll figure out an objective after that, okay?
Boogie.
Hey, quick question: can we take an FAL instead of this heretic G3?
Oh, G3's cool.
No, G3. sucks.
Bias
I was
kills you.
waiting
G3s are based.
on you, to be honest. Just fucking shut up.
Bias,
look.
you take a Uzi. Squad leaders are allowed to take Uzis.
I know, but like the Uzi sucks.
But it's
He wants
still
to
a
actually be able
G3.
to hit
Boom.
things at range.
So are we Eastern Germany or Western Germany?
Probably
Western.
Western.
What you-
Okay.
considering We have G3s.
Okay,
don't-
what's
I
your
don't
opinion
know.
on Karl Marx.
Wait, what? What about Marks?
Is cringe.
We're west.
Okay, good.
West is the
Good.
best.
Fuck the commies.
The best.
Are you German?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm on the west coast, so that's why west is best.
You
Oh
don't
shit! I told
exist,
you
Oscar.
I'm on.
I'm with
I'm on
him. I'm on the west
coast,
too.
so-
Like, what the
alright.
fuck?
I'm in the one
Alright,
that
well, I
isn't
have
on
explosives.
fire,
Hey,
and the one that
Keith,
isn't
you
just
keep
kind
pointing
of
that light in my eye.
Hey,
Actually,
I mean, Oscar, our
Thank you,
side of
appreciate
the
it.
coast is kind of
Thank
not
you,
on
thank you.
fire, but we're not doing too
Thank you.
great.
Also,
oh
Keith,
yeah,
you
that's
should
nice.
probably
Oh
save
yeah.
your loadout.
Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, California on fire. Oregon is just kind
Hey,
of nothing.
save your
So
loadouts if you
Portland,
have
and
it
Portland is
already.
very strange.
Oh no, I agree with you. No, the left, what do I call it? The fucking east. That shit's on fire. That shit's burning.
Reminded me.
Well, Eastern
Guys,
Washington's
look,
on fire.
I'm
Yes.
gonna move
That
you
too,
guys'
yeah.
things
Actually, that
here. I
that's
can't,
Middle
son of a
Washington.
bitch.
No, the Cascades are on fire.
Skytech here,
Dude,
blue.
everyone
Got
should
another
just
person
move the
turning
forks,
around.
and then we don't have to
I'm
worry
trying
about the
to move
fires
the
anymore
fucking
because it
marker.
rains 140
Oh,
inches a
yeah, I'll
year,
do
and
it
no
for
one.
you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Two. Yeah, I did for you. I did your job.
I was gonna move him down here.
What the hell did the fucking
Bruh.
West
Bruh.
Germans use as a
Suck it.
marksman?
Am I walking off the map right now?
They use
Just
whatever
a
the fuck
G3?
they felt like.
My God, I'm walking off the map. Look, it's a bunny. I could shoot the bunny. But yeah, so this is what it looks like when you go off the map for Arma.
Is basically whatever the
What?
fuck.
I'm
But how we all doing tonight, chat? What's going on?
Yeah,
Military.
Max,
Military.
Alright, squad lead.
What?
Please
Hey,
listen
okay.
to the town just ahead of us.
You
and
have a
the
ball
aircraft
sack
and
of
all
a
the
magazine inside your gun.
What?
split the town into-
I look away for a second. All I hear is you have a ball sack of a gun.
and try to clear it and destroy the
I'm sorry, ball sack of a magazine.
Understood. Hey, can I? That's gonna
Hi.
give us squad debrief real quick for everybody, and then we should be good.
Everyone stare at his drum.
Guys,
Uh-huh.
do you have any other questions? I have
No,
explosive
no,
charges
no.
on me.
Why is his action open?
Am I
on-
red?
His Uzi is open. I can see the bullets
No,
in
you're
the
blue.
mag.
You don't question them. You accept it.
Bro, you do realize you're on the south side.
Bro, I
You're
keep my
red.
Uzi open at all times.
All right, guys. Here's gonna happen.
Okay.
We were assigned the northern sector, which means we don't have a lot of cover north of MSR until we hit those woods east of Hill 18. So we're gonna set up along Hill 18 and look down into the town. I'm gonna set up a little line for us to take a look at.
Okay, that's out.
Oh yeah.
Bias, that position doesn't give us elevation. Not much elevation.
It gives us
This is a
10
No, we're
meters.
just gonna set
and
up
that
on.
makes a
We're just gonna
difference.
set up on the woods, spread out, using the trees as cover as much as we can along the line, and look into the town. That's the best we can do here.
Well, we gotta take the town though, right?
We gotta sweep through the town. There's objectives in there. We're gonna start moving in and it's kind of hard because like there's only open terrain in between the two
Let's
areas.
just go
So
do it. It don't matter.
Always right in front of me. I'm fucking stupid. I was looking for you. Can you read your marks?
I say we
I
hit those
literally-
woods,
my
look
entire
south,
fire
clear
team
any
is
assets, and then we
our
push
rifleman,
north.
Our rifleman marksman,
Okay.
and I'm just a fucking rifleman with a flare gun.
I
Yeah, I got. I'm a
rifleman
rifleman
so
too.
don't look at
Man,
me.
don't worry.
You're ready.
Yeah,
You're
no,
ready.
you get a
You're ready.
rocket. I get a fucking.
I am ready
five
to
rocket
murder
launcher,
commies.
You get a flare gun. You get
All right,
fucking
Blue, are
use
you
it,
ready?
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead and move
ready.
out, Bias,
I'm
when you
gonna
want.
shoot the enemy with my flares.
I rather use
We're
the-
on a
Alright.
commie hunt.
Everyone are moving out.
I
I
know.
rather
I
use
heard you.
the
Let me
G3.
see.
Let's
I'm
go.
sorry.
All right, let's do it.
Where are we?
Do we know any information about who we're shooting? Exactly.
Communists.
Enemies.
People who
We're shooting communists.
Same thing.
I want blue team holding the right flank. I want red team holding my left. Spread out.
Red team left.
Man.
Right.
Baez, do you want the medic splitting up among the teams?
Medics hang back in case we get blown up or something.
Wilco.
Are we just a fucking super squad? We have every role like 20.
Yeah, we have training people,
Hell yeah.
so now we're.
With the God Squad, okay? Just grab the goddamn lean, pull out a scope, and I'll be happy.
That forest across the field.
building.
Barry.
294, the brick building. I see 2-3 contacts inside the building. Across the field.
Alright, red team, push towards the 3 line in front of us and set up along the rocks to the west northwest. Blue team,
Yeah,
hang to the
there's
high ground and get ready
3
to shoot
dudes right
suppress
there. Probably a 4th.
G3's get set up.
enemy. Medics hang back with blue team.
Contact. They're shooting at us.
Oh.
Engaging. No, it's night.
Did the Titan of David just?
Blue team,
Okay.
start suppressing.
Oh my god.
Really?
Trench is actual freaking cringe.
He, Zeus really just added fog. Okay.
Red team set up on the low ground and start finding where the enemies are. If they don't have visuals, start pushing up. Blue team keeps suppressing, or red team move.
Machine guns keep suppressing. You're not machine gun push up a little bit.
Mine's opposed left.
Do I even have one? I don't have one, so I don't fucking know.
Anyone else on trenching tour? Are you able to?
There's smoke on that building. I can't tell where the bad guys are dead or not, but they might be down.
Just the hill. I don't fucking know. We were able to entrench on here the other day
Probably
with
land, don't worry
Reds.
about
Frag out, frag out, frag out.
Alright, let's start pushing.
Blue
push up.
Red team secure the building. Blue team push up with us.
Another frag over, then hold up.
About the fucking mask has right now.
You think so?
You guys are. No, I'm just like, you know, somebody's gonna walk in while the nave isn't there, and then they're gonna be dead.
True. Yeah, I can see that happening.
That's what happens. I don't think we're gonna get contact. Keep eyes on oh wait. Is that fucking guy in the combine? Nope, that's just don't worry. We're good to keep going.
Red team, start moving west through the woods. Start to get eyes into the center of town. Blue team, as soon as you can, start moving west as well.
We are already moving left or whatever. Keep looking north. Just all. I don't trust shit. There's like gonna be a tank on top of the
Stick
hill or
with
something
3
stupid.
3, stay to the edge and watch the windows.
Oh, fun. Very clear that we're good in here.
Yeah, these guys are dead as shit.
Yeah.
50 cal southwest.
A1 marker is going to be a regroup point. We're going to take this compound and hold it for the moment.
50 cal bearing 260.
Blue chain, stick further to the right, avoid the street.
You might want to get behind the 2-story building. We'll push up to the wall.
Of course, I'm out of stamina. Crap.
Someone just went, Kiwi went down. Big, west.
Yeah, I hear that engine.
I'm gonna try to
Never mind, it's gone.
Kiwi away.
Good hit on that Vic. Use this compound as cover. We're going to be holding here for the moment.
Bias, should we not search the building?
Command be advised, Alpha teams holding A1 marker and engage enemy vehicle.
Set up on this wall.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, what did I say? We should search the building. I had a feeling. Thank God Tanker was there.
Red, hold the street as well to any further vehicles coming down the road. Blue, clear the building.
Copy flag, where you going? I was asking where you were going.
And I also had my gun set to single fire rather than full auto. If I had it set to full auto, I probably would have killed that guy.
Back west is clear.
That's spicy.
Building okay?
Looks like we got some people down here.
That's
Nick
Henry
needs
and
help.
good shit.
Nick is
medics
down.
inside the building.
Nick is down. Who the fuck else is the medic?
Key, where you at?
Hollow Lake. Go upstairs.
Big contact southwest. Keep your eyes out.
Right, so closer to the lag is at that yellow house.
Yay, right.
Doesn't sound like something to be yay about. The man you're performing medical on is currently having a heart problem, and you want to say yay.
I just need to get med. And then you should pack them later. Good time.
I'm giving him a blood.
Strong heart rate. If you want to give him FP.
Alright, here's a bit of a debrief of what's going on. So our objective is to destroy enemy anti-air operations along the coast. We're gonna push along the north of the MSR, and after the situation is stabilized, the medics here, and then we're gonna try to locate any assets.
More blood.
Hello.
I'm alive!
Stand still.
Upstairs.
25
You need
seconds.
blood.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
No, just woke up. I'm good.
Hi, I'm gonna spill some like a 120 off.
Do we know what form the AA is taking?
250. I mean, I don't have room.
Why is that man sliding down the
You wanna
stairs?
come upstairs and give him blood.
Hello.
8 seconds.
Give him blood when you can. Oh, you're just bringing him down. Never mind.
Are you
Bring
guys
him
good?
down.
We have a lot of people down.
Blonde
good
down right
Good.
there.
Okay.
Wake up.
Bias, where else is our wounded?
I'm up.
Who else is down on red?
Nexus is up.
Red teams, anyone down?
Nexus, no, you
No,
are.
I'm
You two are
Okay.
fine. Alright, cool.
Nick, go to red
That was
team.
good.
They're across the street there.
Got it.
Only person down on blue is Blah.
Appreciate it.
This is how I get shot.
Buys, where's red going?
Nick, what's your location? All my blood went to Brazil.
I am going to red team at the moment.
Red team is okay for now.
Oh, look, red team, blue team. So here's what's gonna happen. Change of order.
Yes?
Feel some blood. I don't know where my
Unfortunately, Bravo is full bar. So
Why did you
we're
get
gonna
no
be
blood
pushing
from
all
the
these buildings,
box?
Along the center of town. We're gonna set up further west, 8-4 marker.
Hey, did you give Blah blood?
I want red team on 8-4, I want blue team on 8-5. We're pushing west and holding those compounds.
Hey, red team. Ow.
Okay, so just our
Halo, yeah.
Red team's also getting pinned by a 50 cal or something south.
How are you guys doing?
down. Twitch is dead. He just got fucking promoted by an AI.
Understood. Scenic Blue 2 tried to help you. Oscar Mike, try to help them as much as you can.
Yeah, pushing them.
Why are we pushing
But we still
south
do
from
have
our
a big
objective
to
to
the
the
south.
west?
I cannot get to the
Because
north, though.
it's reverse land.
I'll try to get Bravo on it if they can do it, but they're not in a good position.
I've been moving to try and get a visual. I just can't seem to see it. I think I know what it is, though.
Blue hole here, this house is holding point.
Twins KIA.
Found the vehicle. From the A5 mark.
Don't worry, I got him.
261.
Where the rest of this building? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a second
The
day.
building's
That's a
not
second
safe,
day.
Berman.
No, it's not.
Who's the second AT man? We got 2 Vics.
Looks like twins.
You're joking, right?
Nope.
Motherfuck.
I'm taking this AT.
Good luck.
Hey, keep radio short and concise, guys. Come on.
Come on, Lag, you got this.
Contact southwest.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a fuck about them. I care about
On
the
Oscar,
pushing up.
I'm hearing another 50 cal north.
I think it was the secondaries for the vehicle. No, there was more than that. Alright, scratch that.
Okay, I took care of the 50 cal to the north. It was the Tech-Nickal.
Hey, Chalk, how you doing, bud?
Small arms to the south.
Wait, that's friendly. Those helmets, those are friendly. I almost iced them.
We don't have further support to push forward. We're holding here and we're trying to anchor while Bravo manages to move
What's
forward.
going on, Chalk?
I think I see a turret.
Yeah,
there it is.
Use
That's
the rubble
not
and
what I'm
debris
doing.
to
That's
just
what
peek
I'm
out
doing.
from
Trying to
behind the
lock those
fences.
in town track.
Man, I don't see a turret.
That one, or is that the same direction?
Same direction. I think that's just an in-place turret.
We do have it. It looks like a technical over there.
Yeah.
But you got a lot, right?
Yeah, why?
You pass it.
Small arms fired
Yeah.
west southwest,
Trade.
probably
Pass
260-ish.
it. Thank you. Alright. I'm just
Yeah, I heard. Apparently he was involved in human trafficking.
Unfortunately.
You know what's funny? YouTube posted that, but oh, there it is. Never mind. No, but yeah, I heard about that. Tate got arrested for human trafficking. Apparently, I'm not sure how true that is. Whoop.
Yeah, disregard that. Lag's down.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you guys are on the other side of the wall. Fuck. Okay.
Got a giant hole in his chest.
Medic coming. Hold on. Just don't let me die.
50 cal.
Berman and Lag are down. I need help over here now.
Stop hopping their fence. Stop hopping their fence. Does anybody have smokes? Throw it over the fence.
Fuck.
I got you. Smoke out.
Did you hear anything else about that, Chalk? Like, do you know if there's anything confirmed? If his ass is going to prison?
And try to carry their bodies.
Watch this camera move I'm about to pull off.
Sure, no, we're good for that.
Nick's red head is very red. I'm just gonna die.
Quiet down.
Yeah, stop making the fence noise.
You see, Chalk, that's why I don't use social media, okay? He done goofed himself. He could have probably slipped away and hid. Instead, he had to show something that would have given an idea. Well, yeah, he's in jail at the moment. They're probably processing him, give him the 3rd degree to see what he's about. They're gonna investigate him. They're gonna give him bail. Right, they're probably going to tell him, alright, but if their system is anything similar to ours, chances are, well, it depends. If he is, I don't know if they can, oh, yeah, they could probably, so what's probably going to end up happening is they're probably going to be like, alright, if they really don't want to let him go run away again, chances are they'll be like, alright, cool, you're going to owe us like $100,000 in bail, otherwise, your butt staying in prison until you, I'm sorry, your butt staying in jail until you see a judge. If their system's anything like ours. If he has the money to put up like that, which I just died. Yeah, I'm KIA. Crap. But if their system's anything like ours, then either he's going to end up paying bail and slipping out again, or they're going to give him a ridiculous amount for bail and he can't slip. And then he's got to wait for a judge. That's after they've done the investigation. Yeah, that... Oof. Hey, Deploy, what's going on, bud? Yeah, see, that already in of itself is bad. If he bribes the police, that's already... Yeah. So what exactly is that guy's deal? Like, I remember he got banned from Twitter for a while, and then Elon Musk brought him back. Why? Like, what's Tate's problem? I mean, Deploy, if he can't afford it, Mr. Top G, his rear end is going to be, you know, he ain't going anywhere. Like, Chuck, I've heard of the guy's name, Andrew Tate. The only thing I know about him is that, like I said, he got banned from Twitter for something. I just don't know much about him personally. Is my loadout here? For the most part, yes. Weird, it saved all my stuff. Alright, I'm just going to go with what I got. Oh, okay, I misread that for a second. I was like, wait, are you saying that I'm the new leader of the Red Pill movement? What? Like, oh, okay, that's who he is. Okay. Now, I always get the forgive me, I always forget the two. I always mix up the two. The red pill is like the truth, and the blue pill is like fantasy bullshit, right? Yeah, that's probably ban-worthy. Medic back alive, en route.
Alright, we're pulling back east. Okay, we got a lot of people down right now. Oh, they're slowly dying. Good.
Charlie is dead. Vehicle southeast, right?
Over dismount.
Yeah, what was the difference between the red pill and the blue pill? I always forgot. I always forget the difference. I always get them mixed up. Granted, I didn't pay much attention to the Matrix, but.
All right, everyone, pull inside this house here.
I gotta watch that movie again. Those were good.
Our bodies inside.
See, the thing is, I don't know these terms because I don't use them. I just, like me. Okay. I mentioned this, I think, in either one of my streams or one of my recordings, and I showed it to my girlfriend because we were having a conversation about that sort. Not politics, but just, you know, certain things. And it was a scene from The Walking Dead, right? Negan was talking to the character Alpha, right? Oh, crap. Hold that thought.
If you're alive and not active, greeting somebody, start pulling security. I'm watching in northeast.
Ooh.
We got police coming in northeast.
Bull! That is bull! Okay. I'm just gonna my guys are never gonna find me. That is such nonsense. Okay, so I was right about that. But anyway, there's a scene from The Walking Dead where Negan is talking to Alpha, right? And he goes up to her and he's trying to tell her that there's a spy within her ranks, and she doesn't want to believe him. He goes, listen, I was in your spot once. I was once king shit, or in your case, queen shit. But the problem was I surrounded myself with people who would never tell me that my shit stank when my shit stank. And if you don't have people telling you that your shit stinks when it really does, then that's when you know you've got problems. Because if they're not telling you that your shit stinks, you don't know if you're in the shit. Basically, if you surround yourself by people who lie to you, then you're only ever going to believe the lie because you think all is good. But if someone's telling you the truth, even though the truth hurts, it's a necessary thing because you know what's real. So that's usually the way I operate. It's not really like, I don't really, like, I guess I get what you're saying, deploy with red pill being truth, blue pill being fantasy. I get that. I don't use those terms because I feel like they often hold very, what's the word? They hold stigmas, right? Like what Chalk said, people who are red-pilled are idiots. Like, I don't really go for that shit. It's more like, for me, I look at things more in logical sense. If, you know,
Alright,
you know,
because if you need any guidance
2 plus
right
2
now,
equals
remember
4.
about
2 plus 2 does not equal
8
fish.
will
You know what I mean?
I want you hunkering down as much as you can. We don't have much of a choice here because sitting here.
But that's the way I look at it. I look at things in more logical terms.
Yeah, is everyone up?
Medic is died twice. I'm on my way back.
Locked down.
Holy shit, our team is getting pounded.
Locked down which position?
My position. Stand by. I'm working on them now.
You know, maybe later on the Discord I'll post that scene I was talking about, because like I said, the way he describes it, it's so simple, but you understand what he's trying to say.
Please be careful while you walk near the cooking off vehicle.
Lost stable. They'll wake up soon.
Are you able to carry him? We're pushing back to A1 mark.
Where the hell is A1?
Clearing the building. Stand by. Okay, we're clear. Yeah, I can carry him.
Alright, everyone, we're pulling back to A1 mark. Red team, feel free to go first. Blue teams,
Plaza.
watch their events.
See, Chalk, when it comes down to politics, I try to stay in the middle. I try to stay neutral. I don't want to say that I'm left or right because I want to have a fair opinion. I want to be able to talk to, you know, people of either side and have a civil adult conversation. That's something, unfortunately, a lot of people fail to do nowadays, where for some reason politics is such a personal opinion that it's like, it's offensive, you know what I mean? So me, I try to stick in the middle. I take it more on aspect, I don't look at things in red or blue, I look at it more situation to situation, if that makes sense. Like, if at all possible, I try to find middle ground solutions, if that's at all physically possible with some arguments. Some aren't, unfortunately, because, you know, harsher nuances, I suppose. Deploy, which is my favorite? The one that's working. The one that's not giving me problems at the moment. Oh boy.
Negative. Command.
Damn it, you should have let us light him up.
You should have let us light him up. You want to light up? You want to light up command? I'm pretty certain that's treason.
I don't give a fuck, Nick.
I fucking love lag.
Nick, they should have told us they had requisitioned a vehicle. That is their fault.
You're not wrong about that. If they had told us, yeah.
Yeah. I said we should just lit him up. And
Like if I had to, like I said, chat. To kind of answer your question maybe a little bit more there, Chalk. If there's anything that I really had to take a stance on, I'm very much pro Second Amendment. I will say that. I'm very much pro Second Amendment.
Just in contact north.
See, here's the thing, Chalk. I don't. I'm not gonna throw anything at you. You have your beliefs. I have mine. It's fine. I don't believe in any. I don't really agree with communism or fascism for the fact that you're essentially allowing the government to have absolute power, and as we know, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Bias? I think I'm looking at mines north.
Like the problem,
They look like claymores.
in theory, on paper, systems like that can work, depending on who's at the helm. You know, depending on who's leading. The issue is, a lot of those dictatorships, they don't work Because of the leadership. Because, you know, in the end of the day, you have a system that's run by people, and, you know,
Oscar's back.
human beings, we're not perfect. So,
There's also a floating.
yeah, it's, at least with democracy, we have the ability to say, hey, that's bad. Even though nobody wants to listen
I've
nowadays.
hit it at least 2 or 3 times with fucking AP rounds, so I don't think it's an issue.
I don't think we should ever throw away our freedom because of a belief. Like, I don't think we should ever go for...
Okay, I definitely hit that time.
Yeah, I get, yeah, I'm right there with you. Like, I get the, like, I believe in the ideas, right? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't believe in ideas. I understand the ideas, but I can't trust people. That's the issue. Because how do you know the person who's in power is really... You know, how do you know the person in charge is really of good heart, if that makes sense? How do you know they're really going to do the right thing?
My fear is a vehicle, but...
Absolutely, deploy. I'm right there with you, bud. First and Second Amendment all the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Chalk, in the end of the day, again, in my opinion, in the end of the day, any system that allows the government absolute power ultimately hurts the people. Because, again, you have to, like, how do you guarantee that the government is going to take that absolute power and do the right thing with it?
We are doing what right now?
Southwest, might be ZSU.
Alright, red team, I want you to start moving south towards A6 marker. Blue team, I want you moving to A7 marker and trying to cover them as they move across the open field.
Baez, you want medics to stick with you, or you want one of medics to go with the guys?
What? Okay, Nick, you go with red, he goes with blue.
Solid copy.
They're landing to our northwest.
Hey, Bias, what's my OE if I see one of my AA guns? Should I just shoot it immediately?
Yeah, we're meant to disable it, so go for it.
Copy.
See, Chuck, that is scary. I will give you that. Right? With the way things are nowadays. But the problem... Here's the thing. The problem with some of the policies that we're pushing, right? While, yes, those threats are terrifying. And I will give you that. The question I have, when it comes down to policies that they are implementing, they try to stop this stuff. Here, I got twins. Just keep me covered. And don't let me get shot. The question I have to ask is, cool, we're pushing policy that supposedly keeps guns out of the hands of criminals, right? But how do you stop illegal firearms from getting in the hands of criminals? A gun that was smuggled in from, say... No, good example. There was a video I was watching, and it's actually kind of a funny story too, so I'll add to it. There's this dude from the, I think from the UK. He went to Afghanistan after the Taliban had taken over. And he showed in his video that the Taliban now have markets full of guns. I mean, every warmonger's wet dream kind of firearms. Like, this guy had, they had guns up the wazoo. And all these firearms, you're talking maybe a couple $100. Super cheap. Super duper cheap. Right?
Men down, blue.
What stops criminals, right, organized criminals, from smuggling firearms like that into the country? And how do you pass policy that stops the smuggling of illegal arms? How do you stop illegal firearms from getting in the hands of criminals?
Bias?
Yes.
What is command doing?
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Chalk. If these people are dumb as a sack of rocks and they're getting firearms, it's either they're getting them from somebody else, or the firearm is illegal and legally never existed in the first place. Not obviously, obviously it's a real item. But what I'm saying is, this was not a gun that was processed in our system. This is not a gun that was sold by a, this is not a gun that was sold by, say, a gun shop, right? These are firearms that were illegally traded on the street. How do you stop illegally traded firearms? Exactly. How do you stop it? You can't. Because it's a smuggle. That's like saying, how do you stop narcotics from coming into the country? Yeah, you can stop, you can up border patrol, you can do little things like that, but will it ever completely stop it? No. Oh, no, deploy. It's not even a war economy issue. Welcome back, twins. Who else is down?
I'm fairly certain that ZU fire is hitting the houses in front of us.
But yeah, deploy. It's not really a war economy issue. It's more the fact that you have illegal firearms slipping into the country, and those firearms are what's being used. Some of these shooting incidences happen because of people who either never had a criminal record in the first place, and that's why they got the gun. They're getting guns from other people, like family members, friends. So, I mean, again, I don't have a criminal record. I've never broken the law once in my life.
Where you guys at? I got 7 minutes.
What stops me from saying, say, buying a firearm, and then my little brother gets his hands on them? You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, misfire.
I need A9 cleared.
I don't even know how I did that.
Red's working on it.
Yeah, again, Chalk, perfect example. Look what happened in Japan. They have some of the strictest gun laws in the world, and still somebody made a firearm and killed Shinzo Abe. Still managed to shoot him.
Blue team, keep watching to the northwest. Red.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you like? And that's another thing too.
Need a medic inside the A9. Berman's down.
Oh, that was cool.
Out in the UK, right? Out in the UK, they did away with firearms. From what I understand, they did away with firearms, and then knife crimes went up. So you know what they're doing now? They're talking about knife control. At what point does control stop? At what point are we saying, okay, cool, we're perfectly safe now? We did away with knives. We did away with guns. What's next? You can't have chemicals under your sink because that could be used to make an explosive? You can't... You can't have silverware because that might be a weapon?
Nick, fucking...
Oh!
Jesus fucking Christ, this enemy's right there! Stop fucking crossing in front of me!
I thought we were clear. My bad.
You are pushing on the I can't see through that smoke.
Bias, what you want Red doing? We lost our team lead.
Red, hold for the moment. Hold on A9. We're holding in these buildings for the moment to figure out path of advance. There's.
I'm gonna try to rally up with whoever that red is.
From enemy positions.
Okay, so Red's hanging out in A9.
Oh no, Choke, you're right about that. It's easier to shoot somebody than it is to stab them. But the point is, the point I'm trying to make is that no matter what, if somebody wants to cause harm to other people, they're going to find some way to do it. Taking away firearms does not protect anybody. Again, and to like the argument that I was making before, how do you stop somebody from getting an illegally possessed firearm?
You can use the baby cap.
Red team, I want you moving to A11. Blue team, move to A10. We're pushing west. There's friendlies to the west. Be advised. We need these buildings cleared, though.
Copy.
No, but you're right. You are right, Chalk. You know, guns are easier to use than a knife, obviously. But here's the thing. If you allow for legal carry, if you allow for people to protect themselves,
A10 is clear.
right?
A11 clear.
Yellow, northwest.
It's friendly.
Okay, so here's what I want. Red team, I want you holding on A10 marker, looking north in case of
exactly
enemy
deploy.
pushing us. Blue, with the medics, push towards Bravo to the west.
Copy.
Oh, Red gets a nice hedgerows.
Exactly deploy. And that's what I'm saying. If I think the average American, those who do not have criminal records, who do not exhibit mental illness, they should be. If you
have an AT on me here, I'll give it to you.
If you do not have a criminal record or a violent criminal record at the very least, no, just
Key, I got light switch down over here.
On the ground on me. Somebody pick this up.
All the way back there.
hold on. Well, I guess they're calling Key over. But yeah,
Hold here in the
if you, at the very least, are a decent person, right? You don't cause, you're not, you don't have a criminal record, you don't have mental illness. You should be allowed to possess a firearm if you're allowed, if you can. I mean, obviously you have to be, you should be at least maybe 18 to 21.
Nick, move towards Blue's position.
Roger.
West, you're going west.
West got it. Thank you.
Key, Nick, as soon as you're able to go west and help them, tell me when they're good.
Again, Chalk, I completely understand that. Oh, never mind. Where the hell's my guys? Alright. Look, believe me, I completely understand the fear. And to some degree, I feel that I'm afraid of the same thing. But you can't, like...
Kiwi's down.
If you yourself were allowed to carry a firearm to protect yourself,
We don't need
then in the end, like, if more people were allowed to carry firearms, then the threat of the firearm essentially goes away because now it's not just you carrying, it's everybody around you carrying. And if one dumbass pulls his gun out, everyone in the area is pulling. And then you kind of have a Texas, you know, not Texas shootout. Like, then it basically becomes the Wild West. That's what I meant to say.
Guys, what we doing?
It basically becomes the Wild West. Nobody wants to do that.
Red team's watching the road while blue team holds the north end of the first complex while Bravo does their mass.
Exactly the point. It's better to have it than and not to need it than ever, you know, not have it and need it. There's actually a saying.
Medics stay here with blue team on.
In situations, what was it? In situations that happen in a matter of seconds, the police are always minutes away.
Yeah.
You should be allowed to defend yourself. Yeah, I guess Mexican standoff also works good. Works too.
It makes it easier to marksman them. They're a bigger target.
Kiwi, you're alive? I thought you were dead.
There's one over there.
I'm seeing them. I swear I see them moving up in that direction.
Just gonna frag a little. Frag out. Oh.
Yeah, see.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
The hell is shooting at us?
Hey, the trench in front of us. Drop. Back up.
You destroyed it.
Got Berman down on squad lead's position.
You guys alright?
Yeah. Move west. Push it west a bit. Get out of the line of fire. Yeah, it's like right down the. It's another A right down
Key,
that.
I need you back on Red's position. Can you double back here? Key is moving. Nick, what's the situation with blue? Anybody down blue?
Blue seems okay.
Alright, okay.
We're getting lit up by. Jesus fuck.
Well, I mean, other than getting lit up, of course. Yeah, I should probably emphasize that.
Was that? Did someone just dead the fucking A? Jesus Christ.
I think someone did.
They're on our side.
At the end of that corridor of trenches. Throw a nade in it. Okay, fucking Zero's just gonna gun rush it.
See, yeah. Here's the thing, though, deploy. Oh God.
Is that a fucking 9-bane?
Zero him up.
Alright, blue team, start pulling back to.
Gunner's dead on the A.
Blow it. Blow it.
Gunner's dead.
Ow.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, scratch that blue. Red team goes this blue, they're pushing.
See, Chalk. Okay, so a situation like that, yes, that is
very.
that can very realistically happen. You know, everyone gets confused, everyone gets scared. If everybody's got guns, they're all gonna be doing stupid shit. Yeah, no, I will give you that.
You know, I don't know how many times I can call
But
yell at them, hey, I'm blowing it, hey, I'm blowing it, hey, I'm
You should
blowing
also
it.
say that on net before you hit our boys.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything.
I was
But
screaming it at the top of my lungs.
again, just because situations like that might occur, you can't take away people's ability to defend themselves. You know, yeah, that stuff will happen, but then you also have to consider how many situations there were where people managed to successfully defend themselves because of a firearm.
All teams remove.
There was that one shooting, I can't remember, it was in a mall. I can't remember where a shooter came out, he had an AR-15, he just started opening up on people. And one of the patrons, he was there with his like friends or family or whatever. As soon as the guy came out of the bathroom, this dude drew his gun, started shooting at him, and he ended up taking out the shooter. He saved people. I think the shooter only managed to take out 3 people. Still regrettable, but he managed to stop the shooter from doing any like serious damage. And there are more situations like that. People should not, you know, the average public should not be punished because of the few dumbasses that don't know what they're doing. And honestly, I think another purpose of that too is our country, we very much are against, at least on the average in government, we're against gun safety. When do you ever hear about anyone talking about how we need to encourage more gun safety, more healthy, you know, I don't know if I would say healthy, but proper gun practices? When do you ever hear these conversations? Nobody's ever telling you, hey, this is the proper way to handle a firearm. This is the way to respect a firearm. We don't get these classes in school. I'm going to work on them. Off.
Yeah.
it's clear.
Tech is dead.
Red team, feel free to start pushing north.
Honestly, I think if we put a lot of focus on gun safety, if we put a lot of focus on
Charlie, you catching up north?
Chalk, the problem in the end of the day, if people are committing these kind of shootings, it's a mental health issue. Think about, let me ask you this. Why is it that, go back 20, 30 years ago, right? Shootings maybe happened, but not as common as they are nowadays. Why? Why are shootings more common? Exactly, like the police said, you can't stop them. You can't. You're essentially what you're asking is, how do you stop people from hurting people? How do you stop that? You don't. In the end of the day, it's a mental health issue. If somebody wants to harm people, they're a mentally disturbed person. The only way to stop somebody who is mentally disturbed is to identify who might be mentally ill and give them treatment.
Shots.
Keep them away from weapons. But that, I hate to say it, it's like the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to identify an asshole. I mean, look at the Sandy Hook shooting, right? Yeah, the guy who was mentally ill, his mother taught him how to shoot a gun. She gave him access to the firearm. And what ends up happening is now this guy takes the gun from his mother, shoots the mom, and then goes to school, and you know the rest.
On the north side of town. We're assuming northwest, but they could be further to the east.
Red team, look northeast. There's contact.
Like I said, Chalk, I get what you're saying. I get your fear. I understand.
0 from
Boy,
Bravo was down.
Again, there's no policy that you can pass that can stop people from harming others. Like,
Why are you all here?
we're doing medical to save your lives. Hold on, let me get my out of the way before you start shooting.
Yep. Alpha guys with us?
Okay, red team,
I'm in
northeast.
honorable brick break. I'm in honorable borders northeast.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Now, ultimately, I think the biggest problem is that we're not focusing at all on mental health.
One person down, get in the trench over here.
Let's see if I can grab you from up. No, I
How the hell
can't.
did I end up with
Hold
you
on.
guys?
Red team, direct east now.
Well, let me get this guy out of here.
Climb up there, grab Aurelios from the roof.
Blue team, recon.
And you know what?
In the next crossroads.
Deploy actually made a good point.
Mark is a little blue.
Deploy actually brought up something I didn't even think of.
Yeah, put him down. Fate is like right next to him.
Look at what happened in, I think Wisconsin, Waukesha? I don't remember what state that was. Well, I think it was Wisconsin. Last year during Christmas, right? That dude was in an SUV and plowed down, I think, like 6 people and injured like 48. This dude did this in a truck. Did he need a firearm to kill 6 people? I mean, Chalk, forgive me, Chalk. I don't want to, I don't want to...
Okay. Get inside.
I don't want to be an ass.
You good, Bias?
I'm taking him. Give me a second. Forgive me, Chalk. I don't mean to press, but... The dude was barreling. Chalk, he was...
Dying, actually,
I gotta look up the guy's name. Chalk, if you're in the Discord, I'll mention the guy's name and you can look into it. You can look into it. But this dude, he barreled down like 6... He killed 6 people, and then he also went ahead and ran over another 48 or something. This dude turned a Christmas... These were Christmas carolers. People celebrating Christmas. And he just ran them over. Again, not for nothing. You're afraid, God forbid you're afraid of somebody, coming after you with a gun. You're not afraid of somebody doing that to you with a car? You're not afraid... the point that I'm trying to make, I'm not trying to scare you. What I'm trying to say is, you're afraid of something that could realistically happen, yes. But you're not afraid of the other ways that things can happen as well. Like Deploy said, you have to consider what could be real and consider, okay, what am I going to do? If this happens, what can I do to protect myself, protect those around me? Rather than being afraid of it, be aware. Don't be prepared, but be aware. You know what I mean? You can essentially apply that argument to anything. It's like, you know, what if you end up getting hurt, now you go to the hospital but you don't have insurance, and now you have, you know, now you have a $10,000 bill hanging over your head. You're gonna fear going outdoors now because you can get hurt and now have a $10,000 bill from the hospital? You know what I mean? Where am I versus Alpha? They should be here. No, if I stick with blue, at least I'll be with my squad. There they are. There's red.
Yeah, this is a weird up.
Also, my team got that.
Yeah, I noticed.
Wait, is red and oh wow, you lost like you literally lost your whole squad. Oh shit.
Do you copy?
Do you need a pack?
No, repacking. But
Me? I would love it.
I could do that.
Here, stay still. Like I said, Chalk,
Make the noodle arms go away, please.
don't be afraid of something like that. You have every right to be concerned. I will not take that away from you. You have every right. But to fear that everyone around you might be carrying, and one of those people could do you harm.
Here, we're gonna push north and shift east. We're gonna.
That's just, it's not healthy.
You can see the water
And I hate to say it, dude. Again, like I said, why is it now, in these last couple of years, shootings have been so bad, but they were never a problem back then? What has been different? Honestly, I hate to tell you this, dude. This is my opinion. This is just an opinion. My theory is that they are focusing a lot more on it.
Please don't.
Alright.
If you focus more on a situation, then that becomes the talk of the town.
I'm Chandra, by the way, Nick.
Run, getting out of here.
8 seconds.
Very cool.
Chalk, let's be honest. If they never talked about these shootings, and all you ever heard of was stories about people defending themselves with firearms, would you still have that same concern? I'm not saying that we should hide from those. If these incidents occur, yeah, we should know about it. But I feel like you hear more often about how all these innocent people are being harmed, but you never hear the stories about the people who manage to protect themselves.
Behind the hay, keep following east.
And honestly, I think one of the reasons too why you don't hear, like, you always ever hear maybe one side of the argument too, it's because, you know, like I said before, politics becomes so polarizing that if you're either left or right, you're automatically the bad guy. You know what I mean? For some reason, we hate each other because our politics are different. Like, that's unacceptable. We should never, you know, politics should be opinions, not, you know, your political beliefs should be opinion, not fact. You know, I mean, maybe everything I'm saying, maybe I am wrong. Maybe history will prove it. You know, maybe 20 years down the line we'll realize something different. You know, hindsight's always 20/20. But I can only tell you what I think and what I know. But I can't say that my way is going to work. I can't guarantee that. That too, you know, that's another thing too. Deploy kind of brings up a point. I hate to say it, nowadays, this generation that's growing up, a lot of these kids, I'm seeing it more and more. And again, this isn't to insult, this is just an observation. A lot of kids nowadays are very sensitive. Like, God forbid you crack a joke, they just can't take it. My generation, hell, we abused each other. And we had a damn good time doing it. We'd crack a joke, we'd laugh at ourselves, laugh at each other. It was a fun time. We just messed with each other. It was fun. We never did it to her. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm out. Gotta reload.
Claw down.
I got him. But yeah, nowadays, I think, honestly, I think part of the whole violence in our schools nowadays, I think that's part of it. You have kids that can't take, you know, teasing. They don't know how to handle people picking on them. So their option is, you know what? I'm going to handle it. and not in a good way. That comes with mental health. In my opinion, it's a culmination. It's not just one issue. You can't just ban away a problem. You can't ban firearms and all of a sudden the world's hunky-dory. Because again, you apply that argument to banning stuff, does it really help anybody? I mean, look at narcotics, for example, right? Look at narcotics. How many hard narcotics for how long did we ban them? And they still came into this country. You still had people, I'm on it, medic on it, just keep me covered. You still had people taking these narcotics. You still had people buying these narcotics. How do you stop them from coming in? You can't, just because it's illegal doesn't mean people can't get it.
Lag? Oh no. Alpha Command, be advised, the town's been friendly.
I hate to say it, Chuck, I understand that. Unfortunately nowadays, and that's just the way it is nowadays, you just don't know what people are saying, or you don't know the way they mean it.
He's got a hot right, he's fine. He needs blood,
Yeah,
though.
deploy. You are right on point, dude. Like, that's dead on. You're absolutely right.
Alright, check your heart rate.
Clear.
Strong heart rate, he just needs blood, he'll wake up. Lag. That's interesting. Is it heart rate? Wait, does his...
Did you check his heart rate? I'm giving him blood.
I'm checking. And strong heart rate. Fuck. Alright, they're both.
Give him
fine.
CPR. He just needs blood. He'll be up soon.
I'm not hearing
Well, no, he
any
doesn't need
reasons
CPR.
because you're
He
all
has a strong
alive
heart
and
rate.
well, correct?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Most of us, yes.
Yeah, we just gotta wait on this lad.
There's not much to say right now.
I'm almost back to you guys.
Wake up. I made a move to red. Just hold the road here. Just set up like anywhere you find here, just to watch the road.
He may have
And
shot
north.
me, but I got him in the dick.
Yeah, go for it.
But all in all, Chulk, what I could say is this. I'm sorry that you have the concerns that you do. Growing up as a kid, I didn't have those worries.
We're holding for
But I don't think it's fair that your generation has to fear the things that you do, and I don't think you should have to fear the things that you do. I think, honestly, what you see around you is...
What's the situation with casualties?
It's not that it's not real, but I feel that it's exaggerated to elicit a response.
Appreciate it.
And I hate to say it, I just... Like I said, I'm sorry that you have to feel the way you do.
Leg has a right heart rate. He doesn't lose too much blood. He should wake up. Give him an epi.
Yeah, I gave him an epi. You just gotta wait for him to wake up.
He's gonna be fine. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be good.
With him.
No, you're right, Chalk. You're right. Honestly, we are teaching kids things way too young.
Welcome back, Leg.
Like, when I was young, when I was 9 years old, I was playing on my GameCube. I was playing SpongeBob. That's what I was doing when I was 9. When I was a kid, I made a cardboard tank. Okay, I took a shoebox, I took a paper towel roll, and I made a tank. I had a hot glue and all that other fixins. All right, I used to make board games when I was a kid out of sheet paper. That's what I was doing when I was a kid. Nowadays, you got kids who are worried about things that they really don't need to be worried about. Like, you know how many times I've seen kids under 10 getting involved in politics with their parents? Like, no, you're a kid. That is not your worry. That's not your concern. Be a kid. Get into art. If you're gonna learn something, if you're gonna learn stuff to help you as an adult, learn tech. That's where the world is going. We are going into the tech age, if we're not already there. Kids should be learning about what they could use as adults. Teach them tech, teach them computers, teach them an art, teach these kids something that'll help them. Instead of telling kids, politics and telling them, oh, hey, you gotta fear the guy around the corner because you don't know what he's got. We shouldn't be teaching the kids this. We shouldn't be making kids be afraid.
Feel free to hit the flag.
So believe me, I feel for you, dude.
Feel free to touch it.
For what it's worth, I feel for you. We changed that flag? I guess it's a teleporter.
This feels really shitty, and I don't like
Wait, what? Why are we teleporting?
Everybody.
Yeah,
Skytech the FK, don't worry.
back to the staging point to get
Not
resupply.
anymore.
Okay.
Skytech push west towards Bravo, no possession touch.
Baez, do we teleport now? Oh.
Yeah.
Go stand, go stand at the and stare at the road.
Bias, are we teleporting now?
Yes,
Yeah.
go.
It feels really. I don't really get that.
Exactly, deploy. Let kids be kids. Keep them out of politics. I mean, hell, when I was a young lad, I remember just hearing about what happened during 9/11. Right? Like I was a kid when 9/11 happened, and all I knew was a couple buildings came down. Oh, what the hell? Like that's as a child, that's all I knew. I didn't understand the full. I didn't understand everything as a child back then. I didn't understand the situation as it was. I just knew, buildings came down, and that was really it. I never knew how serious it was until I was an adult.
Wow, that's how long I was down.
At least till grade school. You know, late grade school.
What the fuck? Zero, what the fuck? Oh shit, what the fuck?
I don't know what you mean. What happened?
The fuck load did you just load?
I don't know what you mean. I didn't load anything.
I want a BAR so bad.
You want a bar?
No, I said BAR.
You want a bar?
How much ammo do I have?
And Twin, what do you mean? You mean this thing? I've also got this one.
Santa!
No, it's called Suicide, which should tell you everything you need to know.
You can make it.
You know what? I get what you're saying, Chalk. I get you. And that's why, like, honestly, the only thing, that's what I'm saying, when it comes to politics, the only thing I ever really want to talk about, if at all, isn't necessarily the Second Amendment, but more so gun safety, right? That's why I always say I'm pro-gun. I don't want to talk about politics. I don't want to talk about, you know, left versus right. I don't want to talk about that stuff. That's not who I am. That's not what this channel is. I never want to feel. I never want you guys to feel divided. I never want you guys to feel like you have to be one or the other to be part of this channel. I never want that for you guys. I want this to be a community. I want people to come together. But the one thing that I do feel strong about is gun safety. People are dumbasses with firearms. Let me tell you something. You're thinking about things in a serious sense. I'm gonna tell you, there's a thing called the Darwin Awards, and it's just when dum-dums do things to take themselves out of the gene pool. Now here's the deal. There was one lovely challenge, I say lovely in quotations, where people would take a pistol, load the pistol, slot around into the chamber, and then press the gun to their balls, and then gently, slightly, tappily pull the trigger ever so slightly, and get it as far as they can without pulling the trigger. You can imagine how many gentlemen out there are no longer capable of being fathers. This is the kind of thing that I want to talk about.
Nice.
Don't do this. That is stupid.
And also, things for logic, like explosive objectives and like caches
Charlie's
clear
worms.
and that's what I
Caches to drop more rigged vehicles onto to detonate.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna happen this time. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey Crimson, what's going on? But yeah, no, dude, I'm right there with you. I think I was 8 when that happened. Honestly, I don't remember how old I was. But yeah, my father was also a first responder. He was there at Ground Zero. I remember the way my father described it. He said that the city was just covered in smoke. Like he just remembers. I remember my father saying that he saw the plane hit.
I think the coolest thing was Whale taking the helicopter and sacrificing.
And deploy to what you asked. Mustang or Camaro? Personally, I'm in the middle. I like both. I think I'm more leaning towards Mustangs though. Hello there. Yes, I would need that. Yes, thank you.
Anything past the basically becoming occupied by enemy.
Okay, so we just got elevator music playing.
There's not much cover at all unless we gain the ultimate round.
Hey, command.
But Chalk, if you don't mind me saying,
One extra.
I do want to apologize. I hope I didn't, I hope the discussion didn't cause you any discomfort. I apologize if it did, but like I said, as much as I try, I try to avoid politics if I can. And like I said, I do apologize.
Inside the castle.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. We're moving west towards A1.
All right, bro. Have a good night. Good to hear from you. Have a good night, man. We'll talk tomorrow if anything. You got the Discord too.
We are gonna have blue cover Red's advance to A4, and then we're gonna assault the castle and rescue 2 hostages there
What the
inside.
fuck are we doing? Get in the thing. Let's go.
No.
Yes.
There's no way.
2 unarmed people and blasting your whole base. This is a confirmation, like this is me biased. This is squad leader affirming to kill the hostage.
Okay.
You need to write that down. I'll
I'm gonna try to play that real quick.
You got a paper? Yeah.
Shut up, deploy. God damn it, dude.
Save last 30 seconds. Don't worry, Lil, I know you'll take the van.
Oh, shit, I was my first one. I was
Moving
taking
on.
the whole
Hey, who wants to be funny gunner on the aluminum vehicle? I'll do it, I guess.
Yeah, fuck that.
Everyone hop in. Oh yeah, we're going.
Jesus,
as far
Crimson.
as we
Yeah,
can
God,
so this
you know,
thing gets blown up,
God
okay?
bless your father that he's okay.
Well,
I mean,
that
other than
sounds
breathing
like-
problems, but
That sounds like a good idea.
I don't know. I remember my
No other
father.
idea
My
we
father
have.
telling me that
All squads are clear to move out.
they were saying for any city workers who were there at Ground Zero that they should get checked out because some people were developing some type of cancer. I think it was.
That too, but they changed.
From I think it was asbestos
Oh,
that was in the
fuck.
air when the
Fuck
buildings
is
came
that
down.
gun? Who the fuck is that? Why you have a Skytech? What the fuck is Sky?
Skytech was going to A1 like a proper soldier.
Yes.
So, what are the red exclamation points?
I was just about to ask that.
They are the only area where the enemies have low defenses, otherwise there's too many and we blow up and die.
Basically, past that line is pain. Alright, I'm ready for it.
Welcome to Chili's. I love
Ready to hear mortars.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that was a rocket getting fired up.
It was something. Hey, there's contact front. In those
Oh, sick.
Oh, sick.
I think you're right,
Shoot
Crimson.
It. Shoot. Ram the wall, ram the. Oh god.
Oh,
There's
my God,
behind
behind
the wall.
Oh god, there's a whole squad over there.
I'm not too happy about this.
Nade over the wall, nade over the wall, nade over the wall.
Are those rounds gonna go through the rocks? I don't think so.
50's reloading.
Okay, one more bombard of grenades, and then we're gonna hop the wall. Okay, 1 minute. Hold 1 minute.
Oh, gotta walk away from that. You know what, Crimson? Crimson. You guys remember
These grenades. Start popping
the
up.
commercials
Maybe
years
I
ago
can
for
request?
mesothelioma? I remember the commercial. I can't remember the exact wording of them. I just remember there was always these advertisements for it being like, oh, if you have this, you should call us immediately. You might be entitled to compensation.
Yeah, the building's better fortified, be careful.
Flag, we got an IFB to our northwest still.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get around to it.
Rise is down.
Yeah, Bias, you got shot in the face. Shot in the bottom.
We're fine. Nick, I would watch out the window. There's a guy there.
Gotcha.
I'll deal with it.
I don't know.
I think I hear a vehicle southwest.
Behind you!
Shot through the
No, I know. I think you got him, Oscar.
Ah, you remember.
I'm with you. Shouldn't you be working with Skytech? You're a medic.
I'm a combat life taker. Combat life taker. The best way to save lives are to end them. Oh shit! Hold on. Door.
Kiwi's down.
Where the hell?
Shot in the back or cross.
Oh, I see it. I saw him. Damn it. Yeah, they really did go on for like 6-7 years. Yeah. Yeah, they went on for a long ass time. Whoever was running those ads, they got a lot of money, dude. They definitely were making bank. To keep running those ads, they were making bank.
I think Nick is dead.
I'm not dead. I'm wounded. Yo.
Compound, whatever.
That's quite impressive.
Kiwi should be waking up here soon. He got shot in the head. The one place he had on.
Coincidentally, Nick also got shot in the head.
Oh no, that's what I was talking about. Nick got shot
Oh,
in the
I
head.
thought you said you.
No, Kiwi got shot in the arms. Clearly on
No,
the
you don't.
arms.
Mass cast by squad lead position.
He has a strong heart rate. Pick up.
That's on command position. My command's okay.
I don't think 2 people would be mass gas.
We can make it 3.
Well, considering you have lag down, it probably is 3.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah, I was born during a snowstorm. Apparently, it was the heaviest snowstorm in, I guess like New York's history.
Oh yeah, no. It is mass gas now.
Thankfully, my dad had Jeep, so he was able to get my mom to the hospital.
Speaking of which, hey, Bravo has a mass gas. I don't have a mass gas. You are no longer waiting up. Don't wake up within the next. Oh, never mind.
I'm alive! You're not putting me in a body bag yet!
I wasn't gonna put you in a body bag. I was gonna give you morphine because Kane keeps you from waking up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's that butthole? Oh! You know, they always kill the guy that killed me! I wanted to kill him! I wanted payback.
Nothing.
Because I was gonna teabag him after the fact and make him feel bad.
Oh, you're on the other side of the fucking wall. And gone.
He's dead?
Yep.
We got a
I
mass
just heard a
gas
voice.
in Alpha's position.
That is unfortunate.
Well, I mean, the police tried to stop him, but, you know, my dad, at the time, having been a cop, he was able to kind of, like, the cop stopped him. He's like, dude, I'm trying to get my wife to the hospital, and also, like, he kind of flashed his badge, and they're like, oh, yeah, cool, go ahead. I think it was on the highway, and they tried to stop him because they were like, yeah, dude, you can't drive over here, it's too dangerous. Oh, shit. Skytech's down. Crap. How bad is he? Skytech, don't die on me, I saved you. Crap, I gotta clean, damn it. Drag him out of here. That dude really wanted to execute him too. So I will say this, guys. I'm just thinking now. Because I'm the type that I know sometimes if I start running my mouth, I don't stop to think at some points. You think I said anything that was that bad? Like, I don't know. I just... Yeah, I have my opinions, but I don't... Like I said, I'm not... My goal is not to cause anyone any kind of harm, whether that's stressing them out over things that they shouldn't be stressed about. Like, I'm not... I don't want to cause any harm, you know? That's why I'm like, you guys think I said anything I shouldn't have? Yes, sir. My father my father was a cop at the time. It's possible. Depends on, you know. Okay, this man's about to die, and I'm pumping him full of blood because I can't get to his goddamn legs. Ooh, this is stressful. Alright, screw it. We're gonna have to do medical menu. Maybe I can get lucky. I hate the medical menu bandage. Okay.
Little. Lag. There's an IFV like in the respawn path, so the mode down. Yeah, he just.
His legs are all kinds of jacked up. This guy, I'm working on you, but you are bleeding profusely, dude.
Alright, who is not dead right now? Law, yes.
Medic is alive. Nick, I'm working on Sky right now.
He might die.
Oscar's coming over the wall. know where the IFB is? IFB's at like west of the compound.
All right, Sky, you're done bleeding. I'm giving you more blood. You're part of the Blue Man Group.
I'm back on it.
Oh, son of a bitch! She just died.
User left your channel.
Fuck. SkyTech is KIA. Son of a... Bro, did you see how he came in? Oh, that's... Yeah, we're dead. No one's coming to get us. Yeah, we...
User left your channel.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna deny it at all. I'm blunt. I don't really sugarcoat it. I just say it for what it is. Like I said, Deploy, my goal is not to cause anyone any distress. My goal is not to put anyone down, and I'm not looking to cause anyone any harm. I am ultimately trying to build a community. Like, I want us to have a strong community. I want people, maybe we don't always agree with each other on everything, but for the most part, we get along. We work together. You know, gamers helping gamers, just nerds all hanging out together. That's what I want. You know, I want to build a solid community of people. Now, yes, I have my opinions, of course. Everyone does, and everyone's entitled to their opinion at the very least. But, you know, I don't want my opinions to be something that... Like, I don't want to try to say my opinions are fact. It's... This is what I think, this is how I feel, but this does not necessarily mean I'm always right. And I don't want to push anybody away just because of that, you know what I mean? But yeah, Crimson, you're right. That dude like friggin' Neo'd my ass.
Yeah.
Oh, he took me out real friggin' quick. Kiwi, we're not teleporting?
Can we teleport?
I mean, we have to teleport. I don't know why we wouldn't.
What?
True.
No.
No, we're not teleporting?
Back.
Okay.
We can't teleport.
Exactly, Crimson. I mean, like I said before, we may not all agree on things, but I think it's healthy for a community to express their opinions and try to come to an understanding. Yes, just like the boy said, it's about respect. I think rather than trying to suppress one another or trying to, you know, hide from who you are, talk about it. You know, come to an understanding. There has to be some kind of...
Okay, guys, don't cross the tree line, you'll get fucking nuked.
Okay, yep. Should we start building entrenchments?
Yes.
I did.
I don't have an entrenching tool, never mind. Yeah, no, I don't think we should hide our opinions. I think if anything, that's what we should be talking about it, but not in a manner where we're aiming to harm anybody. It's just simply, listen, this is what I think. If I am wrong, you are right to disagree with me. But let's disagree in a civil manner. Let's make it more a matter of expression rather than a manner of conflict. You know, the way I look at it is this: if you can respect me thinking that I'm in the middle of things, then you can respect me thinking that I might be left. You can respect me thinking that I'm right. You can, in the end of the day, if you can respect me one way, you can respect me always. You know, and that respect should be mutual. Where do you have a hostile?
Far northwest.
Oh, I see him running around in the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Already got his 2 friends, but.
Ah, crap! I had one in the chamber. I gotta reload. Bro, you got sniped. Holy Christ.
The bullet went through Charlie and into me. It fucking overpanned. I had the fucking blood spatters.
So.
Exactly, Crimson. Exactly. I couldn't have said that better. You're absolutely right.
Blue team, hold an entrenchment here and try to suppress the enemy. Red team, start pushing towards 83. We need to hit that wall again.
Yeah, no, I know I kind of got back on the topic. I apologize. Like, oh, okay.
Bias went down.
I don't have.
Where's Bias?
In the middle of the field, northwest, west.
Ah, fucking course he is. Why is he over there?
North.
Someone just got hit.
Got him.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Bias?
In the field over there.
I'm going for it. Red line, cover me.
Right.
Hold on, boss. I got you. Hey, man, deploy. I haven't had Jolly Ranchers in a long time. I couldn't tell you. Oh, up. Yeah, of course. Son of a... I hope I manage to get him somewhere.
Man, that's fucking rough.
I got a dead little lag on Charlie's position.
Alright, screw my wounds. I'm getting him out of here. Bias, I got you, bud. Keep me covered.
Was that vehicle ever taken care of?
We maybe not. It was smoking, but it was not blown up into pieces.
We're getting shot at the castle now. We gotta pull further back into the forest.
We need to advance.
We can't. We keep getting slaughtered every single time. We
Right,
can't
here's
build
an
trenches
idea.
here.
Here's an idea. Why don't we flank around going
You know,
up
this
the road,
reminds
but
me.
northwest. Push underneath the hill and behind cover.
I was talking about it with my coworker.
Fuck it, why not?
Better than sitting in a field getting fucking slaughtered.
As of late, I've been really into like history and whatnot. Yeah, basically, that's what we're doing right now, Hacksaw Ridge. I feel bad that I don't remember this guy's name exactly. But there was a soldier who was in the U.S. Army. He was a Green Beret. I think the man's last name was Benitez. I think that was his name. It's gonna kill me if I can't remember his name. But this dude was literally Rambo. Like, this man was not a man. He was like superhuman. Okay? He was a Green Beret who fought during the Vietnam War. I think it was Vietnam. I think he fought during Vietnam. It was Vietnam.
And then west, you can reach A3 just fine.
I don't remember how or why, but he's back at base, and he ends up hearing over the radio that his squad, his team, his friends, that they were pinned down by Viet Cong. That they were heavily under fire. Things were not looking good. One of the guys in his squad had sensitive information that they really could not let get to the communists. So this dude, he just says, screw it, hops onto a helicopter, and heads out to his guys. Loads up the MG on the door and just starts opening up on the VC. Helicopter lands, it ends up getting blown up. He picks up an AK, just runs out, starts gunning down as many VC as he can. Grabs one guy, throws him, throws him into cover, takes another guy. This dude was rushing the battlefield like Sonic the Hedgehog on crack, okay? Like, he was going nuts. Mind you, he's taking rounds, grenades are getting thrown at him, he's getting shot. He is just pure adrenaline, just pumping through. Hey, boss.
Hi.
The dude is just pure adrenaline, just rushing. Yes, Benavidez, that's it. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Crimson. Yes. That man was a goddamn hero.
If you're already on 8-3, start.
I think a frag ended up hitting him and it ended up cutting open his stomach and like his intestines were hanging out. Like, that's how bad it was. Hey, Seth.
We've got enemies to the northwest on the rocks, or the castle.
You know, honestly, Deploy, I wouldn't doubt Benavidez was what inspired Roy Campbell. I would not doubt that, honestly. But the man was so heavily wounded that when they managed to get him back to base, medics originally thought he was dead. And the way he basically told the medics that he was alive, he hawked a loogie at the guy and spit in his face. And, you know, when the medic got spat on, he was like, oh, yeah, no, he'll be fine. He'll be okay. This man not only survived to see the end of the war, but he, what is it? I think he lived into his 80s. And not only that, he captured a shit ton of VC. He saved most of the guys in his squad with few casualties. The dude was a friggin' hero. Like, the kind of wounds he sustained and then still lived into his elder years. That man is a goddamn champion. Come on, Seth. I'm a damn good medic. You think I'm letting anybody die except for that one guy that died?
As soon as everyone is regrouped on 8-3, we're gonna try to suppress the AML. Bravo moves forward. Considering Bravo.
There was an. Oh, actually, there was another good story I remember hearing. I thought was funny. The story of the Big Whiskey. It was a U.S. battleship that was sailing along the coast of Korea during the Korean War, right? Their orders were to support Allied movements and, you know, help against the North Koreans during the Korean War. The crew of the Big Whiskey were very proud of their battleship. They were they were a great team, great battleship. They, they did their jobs proficiently.
Please help me try to kill this guy at 298.
I see him. I'm opening up on him. Anyway, these guys are sailing down the coast.
Rush forward and meet up with Bravo. Start suppressing the enemy as much as you can.
And what ends up happening is a North Korean artillery battery happens to notice the ship. They see the ship,
As soon as red team's
and they open fire on it. Mind you, they're using like very early Cold War, World War II era artillery, right? That kind of crappy artillery. So the most they do to the battleship is maybe put a hole in its deck. That's about it.
Good job, Blue Team. Keep putting bullets in those
It's
assholes.
basically like flicking a bear. So what ends up happening is the crew and the captain weren't very happy about it. They weren't happy that this artillery just put a hole in their deck. It was just then that the captain ordered all 9 of the main guns to be directed and fired on that artillery's position. The hill that the artillery was on disappeared. Right after that, soon after that, the Big Whiskey sister ship, sailed up alongside it to, send them a message. That message being 2 words: temper, temper. Yeah, that happened. Yes, you're absolutely right, Crimson. He got a Medal of Honor. I think he got a couple other medals too. Hey, you know what though? God bless him. The man fought hard. Yeah, it sucks that it was diabetes that got him, but he lived a lot longer. He lived a lot longer than most guys in his situation, let's be real. Like I said, he was a damn hero. I was biased. Why the fuck is he up there? I mean, hell, there was one dude from the UK, the Unkillable Soldier. Dude had his fingers blown off, lost an eye, took how many rounds, and no matter what, this guy just kept going back on the battlefield. This dude could not die, no matter what the Germans did to him. He still would just come back. How we looking? Let's be honest, between the two ship captains, that shit was probably a joke.
There.
Yeah, I see him. He's down. Oh yeah, no, the sister ship pulled up and said, just simply said, temper. Oh, you're a communist. Oh, mother. Oh yeah, Seth, we're playing with the fog all day, dude. Yeah, goddamn commies are hiding in the fog. What was another good one that I remember hearing? There was one story during World War II. It was a dentist, actually. I can't remember. I know he was fighting the Japanese, but he was simply just a base medic, right? Like his job was you sit at base, you clean teeth. That's your job. That's what you do during the war. And I don't remember if he stayed as a dentist or if he ended up becoming a surgeon. I just know at one point things got really bad fighting the Japanese and they had to have him act as medic, and he was just sitting there trying to patch guys up and keep them alive. And the Japanese just overran their camp. Just swarmed them. At one point the patients had to wake up, these guys, while being bandaged, had to draw their own guns and fight the Japanese because that's how close these guys were. They were in the camp. It got to a point where they managed to get them out of the camp, but then as the Japanese were charging the camp, this dentist hopped onto a machine gun and just started lighting them up. He stayed behind while everyone else ran. All the patients, they grabbed whoever they could, and they just dipped. This dentist stayed on that machine gun and just lit up the Japanese soldiers as they were coming after him. Just sprayed them. I think when they found his body, he was horribly mutilated. They stabbed the ever-living crap out of him. But this man, I think, took out something like 90 men. On his own, he just sat there with a machine gun and just lit them up. It took, I forgot how, it took a long-ass time, but originally they did not give him a Medal of Honor because he was a medic. Your job as a medic is to do medical. You are not to be a combat, you're not meant to be combat. And that's why they didn't give him the, Medal of Honor. But I think what ended up happening was they re-reviewed his situation and they realized, well, no, he did that. He wasn't actively going into combat. He was protecting the wounded. Technically, he did his job as a medic, so they ended up, I think it took till the early 2000s to give him the Medal of Honor. See, that's interesting, Crimson. I haven't heard that story. I gotta look into that one. That sounds cool. Oh, there you go, mission complete. Oh no, deploy. He wasn't court-martialed. He was killed. He died in combat.
Joined your channel.
Alright, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the op for tonight. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I know we got a little political. I know I gotta avoid that. I start running my mouth and
debriefing thread or
hold on, let me mute these guys.
You don't need
I gotta learn to stop running my mouth. I want, like I said, I don't want this channel to be political. I want to avoid politics. Maybe the most, like I said, we talk about is maybe gun safety, right? I wouldn't mind talking about history. I think history is cool, but nevertheless, I apologize for getting political. You hear too much about it on the news, and I shouldn't be talking about it. I gotta avoid it. That's my bad. Like I said, I just run my mouth like I am right now. But nevertheless, I appreciate and love you guys. It's because of you that this channel even exists. And I do appreciate it. We finally broke our 1,000 subs recently. And, we're going strong. Let's keep it up, right? We have a great community. Let's keep it great. I guess I'll say Yankees deploy, but personally, I'm not a sports guy. It could go either way for me, personally. But, nevertheless, lads. Aw, Maria. How you doing? No worries. Listen, tomorrow, we're going to do another stream. More Valkyria Chronicles if you want to join. So, tomorrow night, lads, 10 p.m. U.S. Eastern, we're doing more Valkyria Chronicles. More anime and more waifu. So, I'll see you for that. Love you guys all. You're all fantastic. Love you guys.